Tau. There are a few things that apparently weren't totally clear. So one of those is that when you use the mode key here on the Eigenharp Tau, right? This is like a different window that appears on the keys of the Tau. So they change what they do. In this case, they play notes, they play the piano. If I use the mode key, right, and select, for example, this key that allows you to select the tonics, didn't select it properly apparently, there you go, you don't play an instrument anymore. The function of the keys changed. At this time, you change to another mode, and the mode you're in here is to change the tonic of your scale, right? So that wasn't entirely clear. So if I use this other key here, I changed it so that the keys become the selection of a scale, like major, minor, or chromatic. Even though the lights here are the same, so if you switch back to tonics, you can see that those lights are highlighted, they still have a different behavior. These are now tonic selections, these are scale selections, and I can't play the instrument. It's only when I go back into instrument mode, and the instrument mode are the 11 keys that are on this side of the keyboard, that I can actually play an instrument. Right, that was not entirely clear, I think. Something else that wasn't clear, I can't remember. We kind of went over that.
How to shut
Okay,
down.
yes, there was something I didn't mention, is how to shut down when you're finished using the Eigenharp. This is very dependent on your setup, on how everything is connected as far as you're concerned. The main thing though, and that's pretty much the same for any kind of audio setup, is that you always turn off the speakers first. So you turn these off so that you don't risk blowing them up whenever you unplug whatever you have to unplug. So I don't hear anything anymore. And at this point, I can either shut down the base station by plugging out the power plug, removing all the cables, shut down the computer. This is a little bit like you want, you know, the order that you prefer. But the main thing is to shut down your speakers. That's the main thing. Okay, so another thing that wasn't entirely clear is when we went from the piano to alchemy, we didn't change the piano into something else. So all these 11 keys here that allow you to select different instruments, the first one that was highlighted in green is the piano, right? To switch to alchemy, what we did was to actually select another instrument. So I selected the one just adjacent to it, and this is alchemy. And after doing that, we went to Eigen D here and selected the alchemy instrument window to have it appear. And then we started selecting sounds in alchemy, right? So you do have to switch to a different instrument on the Tau to switch between, you know, different instruments. So of course you can change what each instrument is here, but we haven't touched on that yet, right?